Hopefully everything flows smoothly today. Technology is in our power today, in our favor.
I have the fan on. Do you hear it?
No. Mm-mm. If someone could take a look-see in the event page, it looks like we are live.
I'm going to confirm that now.
Okay. Close Facebook because it gets glitchy when it's open. That way I could go ahead and use the slides. All right, so it's upgrade season, guys. Welcome to our call. Guys, you have no idea how excited we are to come to you with all of this. Since we have just been chatting with each other and talking about everything coming, and we said, okay, how do we get the team involved? How do we flip the switch? And so that's why we decided to have this call, because we just have to tell you everything that's in our and what we are looking to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and share because we have some pretty slides for you guys.
If those of you joining in, if you can please mute your lines that way, because once Saudi starts presenting, it's impossible for her, unless you make me a host, to make it to mute lines.
Yeah, I might do that. And then there's also, let me just see here, because when I press play on the slides, then I can't see Facebook. So I'm gonna have to, okay, I know what to do. Can I make you a host? I think I could.
You now can make me a co-host.
Okay, let's do that.
Happy to see many faces. I know a lot of you will be watching the replay. And when you come in to watch the replay, just let us know that you're watching the replay. So just type in replay and let us know your feedback as you're listening into the call and how you feel about flipping the switch.
We are ready.
Okay, so it says only to make you host, and I am afraid that it might mess up.
Yeah, so don't forget it. Forget it.
Okay, so let's go ahead and screen share. Let's go. All right, yes, I can screen share that, and then I can minimize this thing. Okay, all right. Can you see the slide?
Yes, yes, we can.
Okay, we're good. Everything's running smoothly, guys. What is Flip the Switch? Why are you all here? And so this is definitely, we want to call 2020 our upgrade season. I think everyone is on the same page right about now, especially coming out of Summit. And we all realize that just like our computers and just like our cell phones, so, you know, our cellular phones, we always need an upgrade, right? And that's what we find that our team really needed right now. And so we think it is extremely necessary for us, for our growth, right? And also, you know, to really take advantage of the fact that 2020 is the year of change. I am tired of seeing everyone complain about, I wish. Wishing is not gonna elevate us. Wishing is not gonna fix our situation. Wishing is not gonna bring us back to where we were, right? And so upgrading in 2020 is so critical. Can you guys mute your lines, please? Please, because I can't get out of the screen. Thank you. And so we came together, Unides, Melitza, and Norris and I, we came up with an idea that we think is going to be amazing for all of you, not only to take advantage of Team Cup, but to either start your business or reignite your business, right? We've been using the word reignite a lot. And so we wanted to see who wants to commit. We're going to explain everything to you. We're going to, we want your feedback, right? But most important, before we keep going, who is ready for an upgrade here? Like I am. Who wants to flip the switch in their business, in their life, in everything in general? Give me some feedback, because I feed off of feedback. You give me feedback, I go high. You don't give me feedback, I stay low. I want to go high. I want to be excited with all of you. And so while you guys do that, we need and Norris, let me know what they're saying. Because guys, I really have fallen into that I wish things can go back to normal mindset. And I don't like the way it makes me feel. Neither do the girls, and they'll speak for themselves. And so one of the things that I know for sure that we can all do is upgrade. Let's upgrade, just like we upgrade our phones, just like we upgrade our computers, our flat irons, our blow dryers. Like, you don't know how many freaking blow dryers I bought in the past 5 years. And so let's really take this time to flip the switch, right, in the next 30 days. And so we have come together and we are going to be hosting a mentorship for new and existing coaches to be able to really dive into this business and to start making money right away. But not only making money, but also working on yourselves and becoming a better version of yourself, right? Because that's what you bought into. When you bought into your challenge pack, when you bought into becoming an affiliate with Team Beachbody, with Team Eagle, with, you know, Team Conqueror, with the Fearless Fit family, like, we're all a family. And so we wanted to do this for you. And I'm going to hand it over to Unides, who's going to share more about what this is all about. And it's basically a 30-day game plan. And she's going to dive into it. Let me just go to the next slide. If I can do that. Let's see.
So as Saudi goes into that, I just want to say hello and thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to join in and flip the switch with us. I am, just like Saudi, Norris, Melitza, very excited. We just came out of Summit and we shared a lot of the excitement, a lot of the new things that we already have in place from now till the end of the year. So there's no concerns right now as to what tools can we use, number one, to improve our health, our fitness, but also our finances. There's no question or doubt in my mind that we are set up for success from the get-go. Now, what do we need to do? We usually, what happens is we get, oh my God, refueled with all of this information and all of this good stuff, right? And then we get stuck in our own ways because we start to overthink and we start to overwhelm ourselves with all of the things we want to do and not really sure where to start. So this is our opportunity to come together, to link arms and to put into action the things we have learned. We want to move into what is basically helping everyone update their life. And I know that many of you are just getting started with your fitness journey. Some of you have been in and out of your journey. Like you said, oh my God, this is the year I'm going to do this. And then you fell off the wagon, right? And then this happens and you're like, okay, so now I'm ready to commit. And then 2020 happened, right? But what if we switched? Saudi, you can go ahead and give me the next slide. What if we switched our mindset and said, you know what? 2020 is not going to win. I'm going to have the say in how this year is going to end. So I'm going to change the story I'm telling myself. And like I told our group, our fitness group, we're focused on burning all excuses. Like there are
hashtag burn all excuses.
Like we're not going to give any time or place to excuses because obviously that's what has kept us for so long stuck in the same place. So what can we do to get out of our own excuses is take action. While we're afraid, while we're confused, while we have questions, while we feel like we are not equipped, while we feel like we're not available, that's now. That's when we're going to do this. Why? Because I don't think you can read about belief in a book. You cannot read about fear in a book. You have to feel it and do it anyway. So that's the goal, right? And we want to basically invite everyone, new, old, seasoned coaches. We like to call the what are they? The OGs, the originals, because it's never too late. And if you come in with an open mindset, you flip that switch, you're going to come in and you're going to conquer to the next level. So the goal is that together, we're going to move in. I'm going to just go into
so they moved on to the next slide, please.
Is she here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just trying my best to get to the next one. It doesn't want to move. It's so weird. Okay, let me see if I go.
Because I don't. Okay.
I think it gets a little glitchy when there we go.
No, it might be showing in your.
Melitza is the one that goes next, right? Or is
well,
it?
I'm still in the first introduction.
Oh, the thing, right? Is this it?
So what is doing the things?
Hold on, let me see. I don't think
I'll just go in and do what I know.
Oh, that's sorry guys. Is it for you? Hold on, it's just that
Basically it's for you because that's what I meant. Like seasoned, new, all coaches, anyone is welcome, just as long as you have goals to become better and you're willing to just give it your all.
Yeah, and then we're gonna go into doing the things.
And so for the next, it's gonna be a 6-week group, right? And we're basically on it right now. This is the first day. This is our kickoff call. This is going to be your introduction to what we're doing. Then for the next 6 weeks, basically, we're gonna go with you. We're not gonna just throw you in a place just like we do with our fitness journey. We're gonna go and walk the walk with you. We're gonna help you establish routines, create habits that will bring you to the discipline that are going to give you actionable things that you're gonna do that is going to produce income. Because at the end of the day, yes, we're in it for the fitness and for the community support, but let's be real. We all want to cover the cost of our own products, and we also want to see some extra income in our bank accounts, because that is the way we're going to be able to sustain and actually say, wow, this is really working for me. So we're going to teach you the ropes. We're going to go in and we're going to teach you how is it that you brand yourself? How is it that you go out there and share your story with other people? Like, what is it that it is? What does it take to be a coach? Like, how is it that you earn? How can you duplicate what you have learned with others that come along the way? And you're not going to do it alone. So you see the many faces that are here. We're going to be with you for the next 6 weeks, and then we're going to move from there. I believe that is what it's going to take. It's really not very complicated. It's if you've done this as an OG, you're just going to step it up a little extra notch. And if you've never done this before, you're going to learn so much that you're going to feel like you are equipped to go ahead and teach this to somebody else by the end of these 6 weeks. So, Melissa?
I think it all, I'm going to go to the next slide, but I didn't give this part in my first part, which is basically what Unides is saying is we're going to give you a business strategy in a short period of time, but it's definitely going to help you take massive action, because I think this is the part that our coaches and our new coaches, they kind of struggle with. And so basically Flip the Switch it comes down to these key factors that we're going to dive in deeply, all of us, using what we've learned to help you all. So basically, like Unity says, establish your why, set up for success, your vision, your business hours, your healthy mindset and body, branding yourself, which is huge, so you can utilize your social media in a great way. We're gonna do a U+2 system where in the group, like in 2 weeks, we're gonna help you, find your 2 people. We're gonna actually kick it off with a business opportunity that we're gonna do everything for you. So you just have to kind of like be one of those people who, for example, buy something that they love, any type of product that they love, and say, listen, I just started this and I would love for you to come and hang out with us and watch what it is that I joined that is making me feel XYZ. And we're gonna give people that information, right? Like what is it? We're gonna tell you exactly what to say so you don't have to worry. And I'm going to the next slide. Oh my God. Okay. I think this is Melly's.
Hey, we're trying to get you. Stop scrolling for a second.
There we go. Gio, please mute. Okay, Melly, I think this is yours. Are you there, Melly?
Yes, I am. Hi guys, how are you? So my job is to tell you guys why a prep week to a 6-week training. We are having a prep week because we want to make sure that you are ready to have all the tools that you need to be successful. We're going to start with a week where we're going to help you create a schedule for your business, a schedule for your workout, your job, your family, to understand what it is we do, how as mothers, as daughters, as family members, we have time to not only work our business, but to create our meal plans, also do our workouts, and still post so you guys and those who we have inspired, through the last, 7, 8, 9 years, all of us have a different start date, to show you guys how it is that we do it. Because a lot of people think, oh, they work from home and they can do everything. And it wasn't always like that. A lot of us started, I know Saudi, all of us actually started at a corporate job and ended up falling in love with this business and bringing it home, right? So we're going to be starting things a little bit different. We're hosting a coach opportunity call before we do anything. So on the 30th at 8 p.m., we invite you to invite those people that you know. I know everyone here has 2 people that know, trust, and love them, right? Everyone here has somebody that you can invite to come see what it is we do, how it is that we earn money, and why we have fallen in love with this opportunity, right? So we are going to present scripts in the next week for you guys, showing you what it is that you're going to do to invite your friends, your family, whoever it is that you want to invite, right? And make sure that you know the answers when they're asking you what it is that you're inviting them to. Together, we're going to change lives. The beauty of this prep week is that we're going to give you the opportunity to not only start the flip the script in your business by yourself, but to bring somebody to flip the script in their life. Okay. We're going to talk to you. We're going to teach you guys how to write stories, your story. Not only take copy and paste where we're teaching you, but nobody can talk about Norris's 85-pound transformation better than Norris. Nobody can talk about how Saudi lost 100, right, Saudi? 100, as well as Saudi. We're going to show you, we're going to give you an outline, and you are going to take it and you're going to change it and make it yours. We want to remind you that you need to take it, you need to change it, because what happens is that if you copy and paste, and many people do, I will raise my hand and say, I used to. I am a recovering used to, right? What happens is you ruin the algorithm for yourself and you ruin it for the person who you just copied their post. And guys, we just ask you to commit, to show up. If you want to take this business to the next level, like Saudi mentioned when she opened this call, this is somewhere that you want to plug in daily. This is somewhere that you want to make sure that you're showing up daily and that you're paying a little bit of attention to and doing the homework. And that's all I have.
All right. So now we have Norris, who's going to talk about commitment, and she's going to give us the nitty gritty.
I know all the goodness, right? So
Yep.
that's what. So we're deciding because we're here. So if you're here, I know that you're committed, and those replaying the video or hopping on later on, you've made a decision to click play, and that means that you're showing up to your business. So you're committed, and now what? Commitment, number 1, and let's not quit on our goals. Put a plan into action and let's go for it. And I say let's because, again, I want to reiterate what we've all shared here today. We're in this together. We're better together. So the goal is for all of us to commit and show up with an action plan. We're not going to do this blindly because we all know where that leads. And that's not the goal because we're not going that way. We want to make sure that when you guys are entering this group, you fill out an entry form. In this entry form, it's going to ask you for your coach ID. You should be active with a minimum of 50 PV points. If you're uncertain of what that means, you can by all means plop the question in here. I will answer it for you. You can kindly mute your phone or your line.
Whoever just hopped on, please mute your line. Thank you.
And like everything else, guys, we want to make sure that you're also prepared for greatness, that you are ready for business and you're open for business. And what does that mean? We want to make sure that we're public on our social media platforms, whether you're using Facebook, whether you're using Instagram, whether you're using all or both or whatever that may be, make sure that it's public. You don't want to start the business with the lock on. So unlock your potential. Make sure that you are presenting yourself as a new person who's invested not only in the health aspect of things, but also not being a holder backer in sharing the greatness of committing to your health and fitness, that now you've opened the doors to your journey. And at the same token, you're inviting others to join you along the way. We find that there is power in community. And I can tell you this because I am a testament of that, right? Because of my sister saying yes to her, she made the choice. She thought of me as she was going on her journey. The first month, she released those 18 pounds, but she didn't hold back. She was sharing as she was going in the journey. That inspired me. I didn't have the belief system back then, but she believed in me. She's like, if I did this, she can do it. So by opening the doors to your business, that's exactly what you're doing. You don't know who you're going to inspire by showing up. We are so much more than the sweaty selfie. We provide the whole package. So we want to make sure that you're setting yourself up with commitment, because commitment is needed. So you're putting it all in as we're flipping the switch. Team, no excuses. We're burning it all. And then we want to make sure that we're putting skin in the game. What do I mean by that? We need to invest in our health. We need to be product of the product, which means you want to be active with the 50 PV. And that equals to energized tub with a performance line. It might be Shakeology. And guys, if you haven't gotten into Bevy, get back there and enjoy that little one, because that's just flipping amazing. So to stay in the group, those are the commitments, right? And then to stay in the group, we want your active participation, of course, maintain an active status, and achieve Success Club 5, which means helping 3 people or more in the month of August, or signing up 1 coach in your organization.
And that will happen throughout the month of, like, right now.
We're starting off now, July 30th. We're having an open, business opportunity. And then from there, we're going to hold you accountable. We are all doing the same. And that is just the requirements of being part of this 6-week journey.
And there's just 2 things I want to interject and piggyback from what Norris was sharing. Like, I know what, for me, when I started this business, I automatically knew the power of showing up on social media as my accountability public. I knew that I was a quitter, and I knew that there were people that really didn't believe that I was going to actually pull through with it, because I had quit so many times. But I kind of challenged myself. That was the trickster inside of me, who decided, you know what, Norris, that's going to help you stay accountable. So I made my Facebook page public, and I made my Instagram page public. I also made it easy for people to find me. So I was a teacher back then, and I thought, well, I could be teacher. What they used to call me in school was Uni, right? Mrs. Uni. So I called myself at first Coach Uni, but nobody really calls me Coach Uni in the real life world, right? So I decided to change all of my pages to match who I am, Uni's expert. And I made sure that I made my pages that way, so that if you search for me, you find me. So if you have numbers or like things that attach to your Instagram handle or your Facebook page, go ahead and change those things and make them so that people can easily find you. And that way, you're also showing people that you're available and you're welcoming connections from a woman to woman, or a business person to another business person. So that's the flip the switch mindset. Right now, you're not hiding from anything, because there's nothing to hide. You have a gift, and you're ready to share that gift with others.
I love when you guys share the story of when you started, because I know a lot of you right now are already thinking, oh my God, no, I'm still not where I want to be. And I will never forget you telling me that you wanted to prove not only to your sister, but to the public. Please mute your line as you hop on. But you wanted to prove to the public that these products were working for you, and that the changes were happening. And I don't know if you guys follow Norris, but every now and then she whips out the email, because even with Unides was a little bit hesitant at some point with her sister, because her sister wasn't an easy yes. And I was like, let me email her. I guess Unides had mentioned it to her already. She had gotten some results. She was seeing Unides melt away. And so that's who we're going to be for you. We're going to be your pusher, who's going to push you to still continue inviting and proving to your friends and family that this is changing your life. And we look at this. Look at Unides and Norris. They're night and day of when they started. And I'm so grateful, guys, that I'm grateful for you, Unides, for being brave to continue inviting her, because look at where we are now. And so let's just go into the next slide. And so remember, guys, this is an opportunity to play bigger, think bigger, and make the impossible possible. I so love this, and so I want to give you guys some facts and some numbers that will help you sleep on this. All right. And we'll help you actually really flip the switch. And so think about this, guys. If you have 20 people join, right? 12 will do something and 8 will do nothing. Within 30 days, you will have 8 team members doing something. In 4 months, you will have 6 team members doing something. In 9 months, you will have 4 team members doing something. And a year from today, you start your business. Your team member will account for 80% of your income, and 3 team members will account for 20% of your income. I introduce to you Uniris, Norris, and Melitza, who are that 20% of my income.
Salvi.
Yeah.
What? The slides are not showing, my love.
You're not? Oh my God.
It's a good one. It was on our end, and we're like, let's just stay quiet. But we're seeing in the chat that no one's seeing. So it's still showing up in the first one. What is with the switch? So you have.
So there's definitely a glitch, guys. So what we'll do is we'll share the slides with you. I'll stop sharing real quick so you guys could see us. I could see why now. It's my fault. So here's the slide. You guys could see it now?
Now I could see it.
Okay, it was just a glitch. When I opened the slides, it went to another thing.
I think that is a powerful thing because we get so hyped up and thinking, oh my God, you know, I achieved success and I helped 3 people. Where are they now? It's a numbers game.
This is the compound effect, team. This is the compound effect. And, you know, this gives me chills. This gives me chills because right now, we are in a different season. And I'm going to explain this to you. And I know Melissa is going to want to speak on this because she's very passionate about this. Okay, you guys, I want you to think of this season in your business as like when your parents talk about when they first came to this country, or if they are, you know, Americans, mine are, and I have my, you know, immigrant parents, or when they lived in the, you know, 60s, 70s or whatever. And I'm sure you've heard the story. If I would have taken advantage of real estate then. Please mute your line, please. Yesenia, I think your line is unmuted. If I would have taken advantage of real estate back then, guys, Team Beachbody right now is your real estate. This is your real estate. We are in a pandemic. I don't know if you heard, but we are seriously in a pandemic. We do not know when life is going to be back to normal. I don't know if it ever will be back to normal. I'm sorry, I'm a realist, and I'm a bit of a weird realist. But here's the deal. Every time I turn on the news, they're talking about gyms reopening, not reopening. Some of them have reopened, and people are scared. And people are coming out and talking about these things. And you know what happens? Seeds get planted into people. Uniris is a perfect example. Today she was at the post office. She shared a story with me where there was a gentleman advising a customer not to go to the gym, to go buy free weights. Perfect segue for Uniris to speak about our incredible opportunity. But here's the thing. There's also a lot of little distractions out there. There's also a lot of different businesses. I've been doing this business for 10 years. I have 10 years of experience. I'm at the point where I get people offering me different types of positions and even offering me lump sums of money to leave this network and go with them or dabble in other networks. And I'm going to tell you something from experience, guys. This profession has taught me that if I prosper where I'm planted and I take advantage of and I pay attention to staying focused on income driving actions, there is no need for me to be dabbling in other things. I'm not going to say I'm not passionate about hair products. Like I buy all kinds of shit, you know, nail products, oils, like everything. But I will prosper where I'm planted because I know it works, but that's not really why. And my income is not really why. Guys, I cannot sustain 100-pound weight loss without these girls, without my community, without my clients, without the accountability, without recommitting to my journey every single time we release a product. And I know, Melly, I don't know if you're there, but I know that you always share how you did all these different MLMs. And so give people advice. I'm only saying this because I get the messages. So I get it. I have family members who are coaches and don't know, they're like dabbling everywhere. And it really is not the way to go. And so Melly, take it away.
I think with me, Saudi, it really came down to dividing my time and passion for what I was actually sharing. So without knowing it, I've been part of 3 other network marketing companies. I'm not going to sit here and badmouth them. I'm not going to sit here and badmouth their compensation plan or their products. They're great. However, they're not me. They were not my passion. They were not something that filled me and changed my life the way Beachbody did. I can't speak on a candle the way I can speak about Shakeology and my anemia. I can't speak on a candle or any other vacation trips, and you guys can figure out the name of the companies, that's on you, without feeling like somebody can just go online and figure this out. Somebody can't just go online and buy all the ingredients of Shakeology for the price we have it. Somebody can just go online and get a program, a 30-day workout program with a calendar, with a coach, with Shakeology, the way we offer it to them. I fell in love with this community and it was a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer. I didn't have to sit there and figure out, how do I share? By showing up, by putting a picture, by putting a video, by putting a side-by-side in my stories, that's how I shared. I couldn't do that with a candle, okay? And one thing that I realized is that not everything is for everybody. It definitely was not for me. I didn't feel that what I was doing was changing lives. I love candles more than the next person. Believe me, if you walk in this living room, dining room right now, you will find at least 40 candles, no joke. And look at the girls, they're like, and on right now, 4, okay? Smells good, doesn't change my life. And I realized, I joined this company, I joined Saudi and Beachbody because I had a goal, right? And as my goal went progressing and I was losing the weight and I was feeling better, because it wasn't even about losing the weight, it was about feeling better, I stopped sharing the links to the candles with my family. And they started asking about my weight loss and my transformation and all that. And then I was like, this is not for me. And I had a family member get very upset at me. She likes candles, let her sell them. This is me, this is what I love to do. And I couldn't focus my time on 2 things. So I had to make a decision. And it was a freaking no-brainer. I didn't have to really, really, really do anything. I would walk into a room and people would know that something was different. So this is why I ask you guys, if you are sitting there, if you are dealing with one company, there's a lot of great products out there. There's amazing MLMs, but you have to make a decision. Because if you are sitting here and you are not earning money, if you are not building a team, it has nothing to do with our products. It has everything to do with you.
Absolutely.
You have to invest your time.
Yeah, that's definitely something that is hard. Sometimes it's very hard to take a look in the mirror and say that, and Melly, it's the truth, because it really all boils down to our mindset and our belief. And that's what you described right now. Whatever you give focus to and energy, that is where you're going to grow. Okay. And we always share this, and you guys have probably heard it. Beachbody is a growth project with a compensation tied to it. And so some of the reasons why we get distracted is because maybe we're not seeing the weight loss. Maybe we're not passionate about the changes in our body, the changes in our mindset. And so we tend to kind of like go and look around because it's noisy. It's noisy. And guys, I'm not saying here that one day you're all going to be making 6 figures and you're going to be part of different companies. That's okay. We don't stop you. Like we don't stop you from doing other things, but prosper where you're planted. Allow the growth to happen and bring people along with you. Because if you don't have a Nunides and a Norris and a Melita and a Cruz and a Deslane, all those diamonds, all those girls that you see me with, it could get very lonely in trying to grow a business. And trying to grow a business that is considered a sisterhood and that you love and you enjoy, right? And so we're going to close it out. I'm sure the girls have some final remarks, but here's what I want to do. I want to show you the power of coming together as a team and flipping the switch. I want all of you to get your best photo that you have. It could be by yourself. It could be by the computer. It could be with your team, whatever flips your boat. And I want you to write the hash. I want you to write about how you feel right now on committing to these 30 days. Because I know you guys are all in. Tell me that you're all in. Type in the comments. Are you all in? Are you committed to flip the switch with us? We are going to do the work with you. We are going to give you the examples. We are going to help you position yourselves as a professional on social media. You see this photo? This photo gives me the chills. The girls call me Ramona, you know, that J-Lo movie with the you know, pole dancers. We don't pole dance, we sell Shakeology and a life-changing experience. And so when I look at this photo, it gives me chills, and I want this for all of you. And we're gonna position you to show up on social media with your sisters. So you wanna join the sisters? Join us for the next 30 days. Let's commit to flip the switch. Let us know in the comments and post about it on social media and tag your upline and one of us, whoever connected you to this amazing call. I'll get out of the slides. I'll stop sharing so we can feel your vibe. We can feel your excitement. Let me see that chat box blowing up. Yes, committed. Yes, come on. I want to see this.
If anybody is open to, has any quick questions that you would like to ask us, we can go ahead and tackle them. But I just wanted to say that we're going in and we're putting in our belief system on a high, like we're putting it on 10x, yes. Because where our focus goes, that's where our energy goes, right? We want to focus on believing in ourselves, believing in the power of teams, believing in the power of two, believing in the power that is within you. And maybe you don't see it right now, but we see it in you. And that's why you were invited, and that's why you're part of this, because we definitely see a gift inside of you, and we know you can do exactly what we're doing, because there's no difference between us. It's just that little 1%, and you'll hear more about it in our trainings. So if you have any quick questions that you would like for us to answer, please drop them in the comments, unmute yourselves, and let us.
What I've been waiting for. Oh my God, Mary, me too. We've always wanted to do something, and you know, this is where I'm very blessed and grateful, because the girls ran with this last month. So some of you already, you know, did this with them last month, and I was doing something else, and then I'm like,
we test ran this last month in June, and we saw the potential behind it. Melissa Norris and I were like, we have to do something because obviously action is what's going to help us get out of our own way. And this pandemic, we can't meet physically with others, and we're the touchy-feely kind of people, and we like the live events. So last month we decided to do and run this similar to this, and we saw so much success. We had rank advancements. We had people actually stepping out of their comfort zones, going out there and hosting a live for the first time, you know, looking at their bank accounts and seeing more income in their bank accounts. And it wasn't any different. It was just literally the support they had from one of us, or
how to, you know, the giving people
the strategy to say, look, go do this. It's almost like, let's all bake a brownie. Here's the ingredients.
And we're all doing it at the same time.
And maybe your brownie is going to get a little bit crispier, and then we're going to do an evaluation, and together we're going to grow, and together that's where we come in as a community. We celebrate success of one another. So that's the goal.
Doing the basic steps and getting your business off the ground. And I think that what I loved looking at it from afar was that I also loved that it was, you guys were doing it too. You were doing the work also. So it was giving you a reintroduction, because guys, you could easily have done some of the assignments you're going to get in the past, but you're in a different season right now. And that's what we want you to understand. The people that were following Unides, Norris, and Melita a year ago are not the same people that are following them now. Why? Because we are in a pandemic. So people are in a different mindset. They're more open and more, and guys, we don't know what's going to happen with school. Like, we're sitting on a gold mine because people need to work from home. Like, if they decide they're not opening the schools, like what are these moms that go to work every day going to do? Like, they can't afford a nanny. They can afford somebody. Like my son's daughter just got a job for 2 doctors. They're paying her $23 an hour. Like, do the math. You have to have another stream of income to either afford to pay for a nanny or to stay home and quit your job, and you're gonna have to do something from home, right? So this is a great opportunity. I hope you guys are excited. Don't forget to post and hashtag. If we don't have any questions, we're done. And the get excited about this. So tomorrow, we're kicking off one of the things that is new now. So, you know, we always get together for our Saturday workouts. And so we're incorporating something into this training where Saturdays, you're always going to have somewhere to invite, because our Saturday Zoom workouts are going to happen virtual, where we're going to stream live on Facebook, like the last few minutes of the workout. And Unides is actually the host for next week. And the New York City Market Council is going to be helping throughout the next few weeks and months or whatever. And we're going to be interviewing a success story. And so that is another place where you can kind of give people an inside look as to what it is that we do. So we're not only going to be focusing on the business side, we're also going to be focusing on the fitness side. So stay excited.
That's at 11 o'clock tomorrow.
We're going to be posting. Yeah. And the group is already open. We will put the link on the event page for the group. And just make sure that you answer the questions that Norris mentioned. There's no big deal. If you're a brand new coach, you qualify, because that means you bought a challenge pack. Okay. And so you have, if you don't know what 50 PVs is, just put yes, you have 50 PVs. Actually, I put a drop down. So one of the questions is, did I just buy a challenge pack? So you'll be good. All right, guys, I'm excited. I hope you are too. And thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys.
Did we take a selfie?
Oh, let's take one real quick.
Well, not a selfie, a picture.
Yeah. You're taking it?
I'll take it.
Yay.
I love it that I see so many faces. All
right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Got it. Have a very happy Friday. Cheers.
There was 2 pages. You got both pages?
I got both pages. I have my
All right. See you guys. Ciao, ciao.
Have a good one.
Have a good one, guys.
You too.